welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I'll be doing a 2024 election prediction between AOC and Tom Cotton. I'm gonna try to do this pretty quickly. Also, technically, this is yesterday's video. Currently, it's like 12:25 a.m. So yeah, but just labeling all these safe states for both of them. Washington is not safe for Tom Cotton. It won't go to Tom Cotton. I can almost assure you of that. Iowa, I'm actually going to Cotton safe. AOC is just so horrible with white rural voters. I'm going to give Iowa to Cotton safe. For AOC's likely states, she gets Colorado, New Mexico, Maine at large. That's it. Cotton gets Texas, Florida, South Carolina, Iowa, Alaska, and Maine second. Oh, and North Carolina's probably going to be on like the line between being lean and likely. So for AOC, Colorado, Tom Cotton's going to do well enough. I feel like it's probably actually going to be like deceptively close to being safe. I think that Cotton's not the best candidate for rural voters that the GOP could run, but I think he's going to be strong enough. I think AOC is going to be weak enough across the board that it goes likely. New Mexico is probably going to go likely regardless, but it's probably going to be a more narrow likely margin. AOC is probably going to struggle with oil workers. Maine at large, it honestly could probably be lean. Cotton's probably going to improve with white rural college educated voters. I'm going to say it still stays likely for AOC, but it could be lean. Ohio, AOC is going to get significantly less black turnout, less suburban, or really struggle with suburban voters. Whereas Cotton's going to do decent with the working class, especially against someone like AOC, and do decent with the rural vote. If he were as strong, if he wouldn't lose, if he didn't lose as much ground with rural voters as he does, I would probably be giving him Ohio safe. But given how much it went to Trump by, and given the fact that he's probably still going to get less rural turnout, I'm going to give it to him likely, but it could probably be safe. North Carolina, actually South Carolina safe. North Carolina, AOC is going to struggle with the black vote. She's really going to struggle with the working class. Cotton's going to be able to get enough rural turnout to carry it likely. Florida, AOC is going to really struggle with the Hispanic and Latino vote. Cotton's going to do well enough with older white voters and do well enough with suburbanites. Texas, Cotton's going to do well enough with rural voters, whereas AOC is going to really struggle with rural voters. There's probably going to be a lot of anti-AOC turnout. AOC is going to probably do with Hispanic and Latino voters and really struggle to turn out voters in a lot of these bigger cities and struggle in the suburbs. In Alaska, AOC is going to struggle probably to turn out like massive numbers of Native American voters. We're probably going to see more and more Native American voters turning out and shifting it to the left. But I see AOC not exactly being the best candidate for Native American voters, and her seriously struggling with oil workers. For AOC's lean states, I'm gonna give her Nevada. It could possibly be tilt. Minnesota, Nebraska second. New Hampshire and Virginia. So Nevada, AOC is gonna do well enough with Hispanic Latino voters, and Cotton's gonna get less rural turnout to the point where it goes lean. It could easily be tilt though. It could easily be tilt. And I'm gonna give it to her lean. Nebraska second. Cotton's probably gonna do better in the suburbs. Minnesota, AOC is gonna do. She's gonna do Minneapolis. I could actually see this going to her likely, because she's gonna do decent enough in Minneapolis, but she's gonna struggle in the suburbs. Cotton's going to get enough rural turnout, enough working class turnout to barely push it down to being lean, but it could be likely. New Hampshire, AOC's not going to do well enough with white rural college educated voters, probably. Virginia, AOC's going to really struggle with the black vote and probably do the DC suburbs, whereas Cotton's going to get enough rural turnout to be able to only lose it, to be able to only lose it by a lean margin. For Cotton's lean states, he gets Arizona, Georgia, Wisconsin, in Pennsylvania, and he gets Michigan tilt, which is gonna be like a high tilt, so potentially lean. Arizona, he's gonna probably struggle in the traditionally conservative suburbs, except for when he's against somebody like AOC. Well, it kind of depends on the candidate. these suburbs, I don't see him being phenomenal for. I see him doing better than Trump, but against someone like AOC, it's not really gonna matter. Because she's just gonna struggle. Like she's really gonna struggle. And she's probably gonna get like destroyed in the suburbs. In Georgia, or at least in Arizona, probably nationally, anyways. Georgia, she's gonna really struggle with the black vote. Khan's gonna get enough rural turnout to carry it by like 4%. So a high lean. If Cotton were as strong for rural voters as Trump, it would probably be likely. Wisconsin, AOC is really gonna struggle with the black vote. She's gonna get less black turnout. She's gonna struggle in the suburbs. She's gonna do horrendously with the working class. Actually, it says, and Cotton's gonna do well enough with the working class and well enough with the rural vote. This is kind of true for all three, with Michigan being the most liberal, Wisconsin being the most conservative, and Pennsylvania, being in the middle. Maine's second. I'm not certain if I already said this, but Cotton, I don't think I did. At least for this one right now, Cotton has the populist appeal. AOC is just not having the appeal. Sorry, I might have just like hit my mic with like my nose or my upper lip or whatever. Who even knows? If you could hear that. Um, but yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like below. Stay tuned for my next video, either significantly later today or tomorrow. Probably please comment your suggestions down below. Stay tuned for once again my next video. Or maybe not once again, but whenever it may be. And I will see you all there. Oh yeah, that was actually for something I was gonna try. I was gonna try a Charlie Baker versus what was it? Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump or something. So yeah, if you guys want me to do that, let me know, and I might do that. I was trying to go fairly quickly when I was gonna do that, and I didn't know if I was gonna have the time to make like the thumbnail. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Please comment down below if you guys do want me to do that thing just there. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.